بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على خاتم الأنبياء وسيد المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome to grade 9 from At-Tamayiz Model School. Dear students, today in our video we are going to start our lesson in Unit 3, Student Book, page 26. So let's start our lesson with the first question. When did Kuwait gain its independence? So the answer here, Kuwait gained its independence in June 1961. The second question, when did Kuwait gain its membership in the United Nations organization? So the answer here, Kuwait gained its membership in the United Nations organization on the 7th of May 1963. What do you know about Kuwait's policy? So here Kuwait's policy is based on providing humanitarian assistance to all countries in need. So let's start with our new vocabulary words together. Please listen, focus with me. So look at the first vocab where teachers can't give pupils any assistance in exams. So the first vocab word is assistance, assistance, assistance. So assistance, it means help. It means help or support or advice. Okay? Next vocab word with the example. The relationship among the Arab Gulf countries is essentially strong. So the vocab word is essentially, essentially, essentially. So essentially, it means here fundamentally or relating to the most important characteristics or of something. Next vocab word, Kuwait assists all countries in need, regardless of their geographic location or religious beliefs. So the next vocab word, as you see, it's regardless, regardless, regardless. So regardless, it means here although, in spite of, or despite. Next vocab word with the example. Look at the pictures here. Kuwait provides assistance to people despite their nationalities or ethnic origins. So the next vocab word, as you see here, ethnic, ethnic, ethnic. So ethnic here, it means relating to a particular race of people who have the same national and who usually speak the same language. Next vocab word with the example. Look at the pictures here. Assistances are sent to countries which are affected by natural or man-made catastrophes. So the next vocab word is catastrophe, catastrophe, catastrophe. So catastrophe here, a sudden event that causes very great trouble or destruction. So next, where we must rush to help people who are in need. So as you see here, our vocab word is rush, rush, rush. So rush here, to go or do something very quickly. Next vocab word, charities must prepare annual reports detailing their work for the year. So the next vocab word, as you see, annual, annual, annual. So annual here, happening once every year, happening once every year. Okay, next one, people in need would like to extend their thanks for Kuwait's assistances. So as you see here, extend, extend, extend. So extend here, to offer or give something to someone, to offer or give something to someone. Next one, people offer, people offer their gratitude for all humanitarian assistances. So as you see, the new vocab word in our lesson, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. So gratitude here, it means the feeling of being grateful, the feeling of being grateful. Next vocab where it's appreciation, appreciation. Look at the sentence. A certification was given to His Highness the Emir of the State of Kuwait in appreciation for his efforts as a humanitarian leader. So the vocab is appreciation, appreciation, appreciation. So appreciation, it means here the act of understanding that something is valuable or important. Okay, after we cover the vocabulary words in our lesson, let's read the text and answer the questions in the next page. Now, in page 26, before we read, look at the questions here. The first one, when do people give speeches? The second one, what should a speech begin with? So, if we want to answer this question, when do people give speeches? We can say, or we can answer, when they expect to hear or learn something they didn't already know about it. What should about a speech begin with? So with, for example, greetings, okay, or welcoming. Now here, as you see the pictures here, what should the speech begin with? As we said, with the greetings and etc. During reading strategies here, Kona, on September 9, 2014, the United Nations organized a celebration during which it honored the state of Kuwait, the title of Humanitarian Center, and His Highness the Emir, the title of Humanitarian Leader. Okay, now in this section here, you are going to read His Highness speech at the United Nations and answer the given questions. Okay, read silent for 3 minutes. After that, we are going to answer the questions in the next page 27. So after we read the text, look at the questions here. We have 6 questions here. Let's start and answer these questions together. Let's start with the first one. What's Kuwait's foreign policy? What's Kuwait's foreign policy? So the answer should be Kuwait's foreign policy is based on providing humanitarian assistance to all countries in need. Okay, next question. What does even when the Kuwaiti people faced hardships in the past? What does that mean to you? Even when the Kuwaiti people faced hardships in the past. So here means when Kuwaiti people faced difficulties and suffering in the past. Okay? In paragraph 2, the sentence, this was followed by official decisions to double. So what about the sentence? It's supporting detail or main idea or topic sentence or concluding sentence. So here the answer should be supporting detail. Supporting detail. Question number 4. What does the pronoun there in the paragraph 4 refer to? So look at the pronoun there here. Refer to what? The people of Kuwait. The people of Kuwait. Question number 5. To whom does His Highness the Emir attribute the award? So here the answer should be to all the people of Kuwait in appreciation of their long-standing generosity. Okay? Question number 6. In your opinion, how did people respond to the honoring of His Highness the Emir of Kuwait? So the answer should be humanitarian leader. After we covered question number 2, let's go on in the same page 27 in question number 3. Okay, so here acronym, a word or name formed using the first letters from each word to shorten it. So here UN is the acronym for the United Nations. Okay, so here from the text, from the speech, find other acronyms of aid organizations in the speech. So here we have 2 acronyms in the text. First one, the International Committee of the Red Cross, ICRC, International Committee of the Red Cross. Next one, number 2, the United Nations Children's Fund, so UNICEF, UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund. Okay, now in question number 4, the internet is full of acronyms. Try to complete the following table. So here let's complete this table. The acronym here we are going to find it stands for what? So here DIY, it's a phrase or name. Here what about FYI? BTW, VIP, ASAP or ASAP, ATM, ATM. At the moment here, at the moment. Okay, the last one is answer. So let's check our answers here. Okay, the first one, DIY here, it stands for do it yourself. Do it yourself. So D, do, I, it, Y, yourself. Okay, next one, if, Y, I. Try to think, try to find the answer. So if Y, I, acronym here, it means here for your information, So F for Y, U and I information. Next one, B, TW here, by the way, it stands for by the way. VIP, so here very important person. Next one, ASAP or ASAP here, as soon as possible. Okay, and the last one, it's answered here, ATM, at the moment. Okay, so here as you see in page 27 here, did you know that many banks and companies all over the world also use acronyms? As you see, BPK and here GBK, ABK here, acronyms here. Okay, as we define it, a word or name formed using the first letters from each word. Okay, that's everything about our 2 pages in student book, page 26 and 27. Many thanks for your listening and watching. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.